Hello, friends. Welcome to another Saturday Showcase. I'm already laughing. This is Leisure Suit Larry. One of an astounding number of Leisure Suit Larry games, actually. Before we start this game, and I just launched it for the first time, so I have no idea how to do anything or where we're going with this. But we're gonna try. God, even the music is just throwing off my brain. So, leading up to Christmas, I offered up in a charity auction the opportunity for the winner of the auction to choose a game for me to play. The charity was Doctors Without Borders, for what it's worth, and the winner chose this. So here we are. I am fulfilling my obligation in terms of raising money for charity, and we're gonna give this a shot. So we got all right, let's just go. Let's see what this is all about. I've never played any of these games. I am aware
Finally, the time has come again.
of this accent.
He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell me who I am. Tell them who I am. Tell me who I am.
Elari, the prophesied one.
It's quite the cactus
before
over there.
whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you were Larry Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Yeah, I was a little concerned.
But it's true, of course, ladies.
Tell them how I got here.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
As long as you don't rush through the last bit.
As long as you don't rush through the last bit.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
But not how it
After
dresses.
all, he had the best teacher.
Oh, that was a narrator.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to
I like his
try my
Crocs.
new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century.
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and
What?
I don't think it would be
What?
fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
What is with the little...
Silencio. Larry looked
What?
for love in all the wrong places. Elari has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio! As always, that went caca. And then, Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed a product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to
I like
flee
how he's
with
just still
BJ in tow,
smiling.
The man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really?
I'm assuming that's not a typo
Admit,
in the name of this
now
town.
I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancom.
It's a pretty crazy story.
I already can't with this game. I don't even know if I want to click on these things or not. Sing a song about pie.
Maybe sing a song about pie?
If you do that, I'll delete myself.
But I'd like to acknowledge that you were always there for
Oh,
me.
that's
You do
pie.
realize
Okay.
That's what I was programmed to do, don't you?
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be a math song.
Together.
We sure have, Larry.
Okay. You know, well, let's
I
just
don't
move forward.
So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
All right, fine. Do you know a song about
Do
alpacas?
you know a song about alpacas?
Oh, but of course. Oh, alpaca, alpaca. Everyone calls you llama, master of haulage, tasty as sausage. To wrestle, you'd kill. You're yummy when grilled.
Why am I all of a sudden hungry?
Well, I'm glad I know more about my adventure. I'm afraid to click on this.
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful can come. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringos.
Oh,
yoke,
this game
but
is
you,
too much.
Elari, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions.
Are you sure you...
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the
Oh, there's a prophecy. Of course there's a
heralding
prophecy.
Golden age on Cancom. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first, or at least see her.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her.
No. The prophecy forbids it.
But,
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari.
I hope this isn't about how tasty he'd be grilled.
They call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Bye.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago.
That's a
Remember?
groaner of a line.
I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
If you left click on the screen, you can move around. If you left click another character, you can talk to that person. Give it a try. Do I want to talk to Lefty?
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Should really start getting things ready for the wedding. Use the middle mouse button or spacebar to view all the objects, characters, and exits you can interact with. You should now go up to the cliff. Alright. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. This feels like a game where it's better to not ask questions.
A
Oh.
lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right, all right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
What? Alright. What can we interact with here? Not much. Oh, there's the ladder. I guess I'm going down the ladder. You can also leave paces quickly by double-clicking an exit with the left mouse button. You won't have to move to the exit first. Try it by quickly double-clicking. No, I don't actually want the phone. That's funny. Inventory, nothing. Home. Oh. Continue. Alright. No, I don't want the tutorial. I just want to go. No. Go. Alright, every time I move in that corner, the phone comes up.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
You can examine objects by clicking them with the right mouse button. You can right-click the pile of underwear. Great.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
You should light a candle for Faith. You will need a fresh candle for that. There has to be one somewhere in the room. Remember that you can use the middle mouse button or spacebar to display all the objects. There's a candle right there.
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
No, I mean, I thought we were supposed to light the candle. It's in your inventory. Mouse wheel. You can examine items by right-clicking on them. Okay. Phone? Phone? Come on.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Something to light it with. Okay. What is up with that? Toothpaste. Is that...
Fire.
There we
Man's
go.
Best friend.
He's got toilet paper on his chair. That's weird.
And harmless in the right hands.
If you have several items in your inventory, you can combine them. All right. Los Machos.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Well done. Maybe you should have put it somewhere and then lit it. That's a fair point. Burning candle. Right there. Right there. There.
Oh, Faith. I
Okay.
wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Uh-oh.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Enough for everyone.
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is Gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink whiskey, go out and enjoy a hot night, go out and get some fresh air. These are my only options? Fresh air.
Go out and get some fresh air.
Oh, and that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Exactly what joke? I don't have a job. Ha ha ha.
Exactly what joke?
A woman goes to the... Ugh. I mean, it doesn't matter. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
There's a lot of lore for this game. I am surprised. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang, nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries.
Oh,
this
come
Nari
on.
is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pi phones. I want
Pi
you to release
phones,
it immediately
okay.
because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning
I really
algorithm.
like her hair.
I need it for the product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pi phones obsolete.
she hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof,
I'm not sure if I'm
there it
supposed to
was.
know who this
That
character is
was
or not.
Nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
This is so not what
By
I
the
expected
way,
from this
Larry,
game.
Yeah?
If you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry. I have to say, it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
I like that the whiteboard says don't grab any cats.
Oh, I'm
Cats will
sure
bite
it'll
you.
work anyway.
Definitely don't want to do
Larry,
that.
no!
Larry.
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items you cannot take with you, but you can take a picture of them. When you take a photo of the object, a photo icon will appear on the cursor. Try this with the underwear. Oh my goodness.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn.
Oh.
I collected all of them, so...
I guess I'm left clicking. Okay.
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
Okay.
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Excuse me, all of my tasks are outstanding. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's a fair amount of stuff. What's with this lock?
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it.
Thanks, Larry.
Big and red like my...
Larry?
Just what I was gonna say. Thanks, Pi.
I'm afraid.
I don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure you'd still rather stand?
There's a candle there. Oh, this is a cute picture. Can't investigate it. Let's...
Poor Faith. I really hope Faith is doing okay.
Okay, we got some...
Lube. Every craftsman.
Oh, thought it was toothpaste.
True little helper.
Let's... Can we take it? Okay.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it. That's my toilet, which explains why the toilet paper is hanging there. Totally high tech. At least it was in 1987.
Okay. Got some rocks.
This is where I document my progress in my sensitivity training.
I do like how they're trying to update Larry from the 80s to being, you know, a pseudo-modern man here. It's kind of a nice touch.
I think I'm sensitive.
I'm not entirely sure what to do.
I only have the magazines because of the amazing interviews.
They interview the naked women too? That's so nice of them.
Quiet, Pi. No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I'm not clicking.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
All right, so...
That's the most beautiful wedding suit I've ever seen.
It's very much like what I'm already wearing. I guess let's push the button.
What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice? Whew, that was lucky.
Okay, great. Hey, is that a
Now the
guitar string?
self-destruct button.
Look at that, we got a guitar string. Can we take anything here?
I'm never touching that again.
I'm glad I skipped that dialogue. All right. Let's see, what else can we interact with? What is that?
I can't open it. The padlock is kind
Oh, okay. The TV, the chair?
No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today.
All right, I'm not sure what else to do in this. I already took a picture of that, and I think I just gotta go. This looks like it's gonna be a good guitar string.
A short, bare... I think I showcased the underwear perfectly.
Great.
Good idea, but that won't work.
Yeah, that's not actually what I meant to do. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go fix his guitar. Oh, you came all the way over here.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A
course.
G-string for my guitar. Now, I can
Of
sing
course.
my song at your wedding.
Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No,
Okay, what do we have here? We got a piñata.
that's not a punching bag.
Really?
I wonder what's in there. I'd love to eat some of that, but I think I should get married first. I'll just leave those two right where they are. I guess those are supposed to be me and my bride.
Should we take a picture of it? I don't remember how to take a picture already. Oh, it was right click, but it has to be the picture icon. Alright, what's this? Just a cliff?
You can see the beach down there.
Great. I guess we should talk to El Rey.
Hello.
Do you know where I can get the key?
Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Elari, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
I lost it.
I lost it.
I would love to make sure you lose your head right now, but you're my son-in-law, and I don't want my daughter marrying a headless gringo. So, the one key is lost. The
Yep.
key of destiny.
Yep.
Born of the gold of my ancestors. Irrecoverable.
Yep.
Good thing I have another one. Here.
Oh. He just, you had
Oh,
to
thanks.
ask him for the key. Okay. I guess,
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
all right. That was funny. That popped me a little. All right. Let's go unlock this. Inventory. What's with the spider? Can we do something with the spider?
Ah, it fits.
We cannot do anything with the spider. All right. How about the suit?
So I'll put on my wedding suit. Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost
Great.
as good as timber.
No,
You already said this.
that's the most beautiful.
Okay. So what do we have left? We got one more thing on the to-do list, which is catering is not sorted. I don't know what to do about that. I guess we're going back to the ruins. Do you know anything about the catering?
Hola!
Hello.
I still have a few.
Yes?
Any tips for the wedding night? I am terrified.
Any tips for the wedding night? Is she the athletic type? Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of them to her? Why aren't you
Why are you still?
Okay.
enough?
All right.
Catch you later.
El
Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can figure out the catering. Maybe, what's his name at the bottom of the hill? Oh. All right, the scene has
Oh, what's
changed
that?
quite a
What's
bit.
wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
But she's got a good point, Larry. All right, we got some sort of a mural.
You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly.
We can go right. We can look at the donkey cans.
Cans with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
Oh, we could just take them. Okay.
Looks useful. It's mine now.
Also was not expecting that. We're just taking sticks and cans. All right.
I'd-
What's this?
I don't need that. It's completely more like cheesecloth.
That was you.
They made me do it.
What?
Barbarian Brew Export. 50 liters. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
Okay. What is this?
An old volleyball.
Oh, okay. We're making that reference, I guess.
It looks a little limp.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
Ooh. All right. Let's go left.
I don't have
guess.
time to hang out at the beach.
Oh, all right. Let's not. Let's go over here. Come on, dude.
Larry!
Oh, hey, new pizza. Can you feed all the wedding
Can
guests?
you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Ugh.
Can't you do that without
Ugh.
alpaca meat?
I actually just.
Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the...
The prophecy forbids it. Just
Oh
like
man,
everything else.
my whole body shivered when I noticed that meat grinder. Like that's awful. All right, let's.
I gotta be going.
I
See you later,
kind of
man.
love the super pixel art that's up here, right here. That's kind of neat. All right,
It looks pretty used.
it sure do.
It looks pretty. It won't turn at the moment.
Yeah.
Rusty. Or it's got some bone chips stuck in it.
Great.
I'll just leave it hanging there.
I mean,
The
tell me about it.
explosion claimed many victims, but those two died from my guacamole.
All right, that's kind of a poor joke.
At least Lefty has been sorting his trash.
Or he's developing a microplastics-based dish.
Just as likely, I
You
think.
can never have enough plastic bottles.
Oh, I just took those. Okay.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different...
Yeah. Okay. I don't.
I could have a drink, but I wonder if Lefty would buy me a drink.
No.
How about using... This is awful, but how about using this on here?
The crank now turns again.
Wait, for real? That was the solution?
I like that meat grinder. Now it turns. There are some holes.
Yeah.
Now it.
Can we just tell him it's fixed?
Larry!
Can you feed all?
Of course. The meat grinder's working again.
So everything's set for the wedding. Somehow, I don't know. I just can't really get all that excited about it.
What's wrong, Larry?
It all feels wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
You're probably right. I'll just go back to my room for now.
Oh, I guess it was it.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
Oh, did she
It
send the
disappeared.
algorithm?
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Pi, where can I find a boat on the island? Pi, everything okay?
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed, and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Excuse me? What? I must have missed a lot. Okay, I don't want to look at any of these things. I want to make sure my to-do list is done, except for this. Okay, past time. Oh, okay. So what do we need here? I don't think we need any of this stuff. I think we need to get to the beach. Oh, what do we got here?
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, take it. Love how he's just
I don't
a
know what
total
I'm supposed to do
klepto.
with it, but you never know.
All right, let's get moving, Larry. I don't care about the piñata. Oh, we got some foods now.
Can't be moved. That's Lefty's buffet. The alpaca sausage smells delicious. A table covered with a tablecloth. There's something bulging up beneath it. Can't be moved.
I'm trying to grab the
Can't be
sausages. Something underneath the tablecloth. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Inventory. Stick? Can we put a stick under there?
Those two. That's fine. Just
Alright, I guess not. Let's go down to the wall. I think we're gonna have to come back for whatever's bulging underneath the table. This looks like all the same stuff. I really don't want to go to Lefty's Pizza Shed. Alright, we got a message in a bottle.
an empty poopsie cola bottle.
Gross.
I'll just take that.
Okay, what else we got? We got a... something.
Look, Pi, this is a blueprint for a raft.
Is it really?
I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use
It's
it
the
to
dead
make
narwhal.
something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
Sometimes you may find a blueprint for complicated things. Okay. Now open it on the Pi phone. Nope. Come on. Yeah. Blueprint. Blueprint. What do we need? Drag objects from your inventory onto the empty spaces for the parts, then click start. Okay.
I think I've got it. I define which object has to be used as what. Then I press the start button, and then that's how it will be done.
But only if everything fits.
Oh my goodness.
I could tie myself to a mast if I saw sirens along the way. You know, the ones with boobs.
Thanks, Larry. Stick. Cans. Or do we want bottles? Let's do the bottles. Is this a...
No deck, no ship.
Okay.
Old sailor's rule.
I definitely don't have anything for that. What is this?
Some sort of communication device is an absolute must, but that's really you, isn't it, Pi?
I'm not licensed to operate on the high seas.
Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I have a rudder to steer the raft.
You know what? This looks more like it's supposed to be down here. How do I uncheck this?
A stick in the hand is better than one up the butt.
Thanks, Larry. Alright.
Enough.
Yeah, we definitely don't have all the stuff we need. Can we grab... Well, we can't grab the wood. Let's take that.
I'm sure I'll need
New lost wages?
I don't think I want to swim there.
No, no, no. I want to...
There's new lost wages. I'll go back there someday. I just know it. There's a
Seaweed?
lot of stuff stuck to the seaweed. The narwhal, the unicorn of the sea.
Let's check out the seaweed.
It's all sticky and green. Of course I'm gonna take it.
Great. Kleptomaniac Larry. Can we grab this bottle too?
Yo ho ho, and not a bottle of rum.
Okay.
I guess there is a point to being horny.
Larry.
Oh, it broke off.
Larry.
A narwhal.
Okay.
Looks like it's got something.
Ooh.
Say ah.
More plastic
More the
bottles. Jeez, this is grotesque. Alright. I guess we're going back. Can we take this poster?
You can use it to build.
No. Alright. I'm not sure what good the poster would be, but I figured I would try. Okay, looks like we need some of this cheesecloth.
I don't need that.
No, we need a...
I don't need.
We need a...
I don't need that.
Okay. I guess we don't. Can this be a communications
Thanks,
device?
but I'm not.
Alright. How about the donkey?
Hmm.
Not that the donkey would be a communications device, you see, but, you know. See if there's anything we could do with it. Oh, we got an ore here.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a.
Let's grab
Lefty. Lefto. Can I please borrow your pizza peel?
You mean you take it and I never see it again?
He's on to you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread anyway.
Thanks, Lefty. Good guy, Lefty.
This is where Lefty, Lefto, bakes his pizzas. It's also his waste incinerator.
Ooh.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza.
Alright. Is there anything over here? I don't think so.
The explosion. I'll just leave it hang. I wonder if Lefty.
No.
Yeah.
I could have a drink, but.
Alright, I think that's it for this screen here. So we got a collection of stuff. I need to get a lot still, though. Oh, this is what I need right here. So can we get this out of the way?
Can't be moved.
Can we?
That's Lefty's buffet.
Yeah.
The alpaca.
No, I want the
That's Lefty's.
I want the cloth, dude.
You can see the beach.
Yeah, great.
The seaweed looks almost like green hair.
Great.
Don't say it. We all know what you.
A whole lot of plastic bottles. Perfect if you have to transport a lot of air.
Mm-hmm.
The volleyball reminds me of a crushed head with no face and no hair.
Wow, that's psychotic.
Look, Pi, this is what a...
All right.
At least it got to touch... I don't want to ruin the cake. I'd love to eat some of that, but I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious.
Gross.
I wonder what's in there.
Can we pop it?
That's not a punching bag.
What if we use, like, the narwhal horn on it and poke it?
That won't help.
Okay, what about on here?
Better not. Those...
What about on...
I don't think so.
Okay, thought I would try. Should we talk to him?
Hola!
Hello.
Maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea. I feel like that's a bad thing to say.
Catch you later.
El.
Alright. There's got to be something down here then. I'm missing a lot for this raft.
I only have the magazine.
The inner...
Yep.
No, I'm not taking. I said no.
I admire...
Okay. Now I'm just clicking on the same things again. Is this going to do me any good? I hate to even ask.
I'm never touched.
No.
I don't want to talk about
Are you sure?
All right. There's nothing here that is useful. I wish I could grab, like, these boards with nails in them to make a raft, but it won't let me. So... I don't know. Can we, I clearly need this cloth. I just don't know how to get it.
That's fine.
Okay, just trying to use it on myself.
That won't help.
Okay.
Better not.
Larry, you're killing me, man. I need that cloth.
Thanks, but
Alright. I think I'm stuck on this island. Is there anything I can do with this
a
fish?
narwhal. I don't think resuscitation is an option anymore.
Okay. Let's see how close we are on the blueprint, I guess. So this is clearly this and this. Oh, do I have to combine them first?
Enough.
Maybe that's what I gotta do here. Let's try combining these.
The pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork of the branch.
Great. All right. I want this right here. Like this, even this little stick could be useful. Okay, so we got one item. All right, so that is clearly that. Big collection of bottles.
Of course, without a sap.
Yeah, I know where the sail is, but I don't know how to get it. I don't know about the communications device. Can this be the stick? I have no idea. That and that. Go.
Those can't be combined.
Good.
Enough.
I'd be concerned if they could be. All right. Well, this is puzzling, and I'm not entirely sure what to do at this point. So, I think I should probably call it for this episode of Saturday Showcase. I don't even know how long I've been recording. This is just so bizarre. I really need that cloth. I really don't know how to do anything with it.
Can't be moved.
So tablecloth.
Let's see if there's anything underneath it.
Oh, I could just
Yes.
click on it? Are you kidding me? Break?
Okay.
You're kidding me.
I should be able to.
Splash? It's really fun.
I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of fact.
All right. Well, that was that.
If this keeps up, it's gonna start staring into me.
Hey,
There's a lot to discover there.
True enough.
that's a great reference that I love right there. You stare into the abyss stares into you. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Okay, we've got the tabletop, which apparently we can only take a picture of.
I'm sure that tabletop would be useful. I'll take a pic.
So can we combine with pictures? Is that how this works? And where's the cloth? There's no cloth here. I thought I actually needed that cloth. Apparently it's just the tabletop. Alright. So now we've got the deck. We've got the paddle. Can we combine these two
Those
things?
can't be combined.
Alright. Can we put this in the hole?
That won't help.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. The underwear is not going to be the flag, is it? Or the sail? I hope not. I really want to stop, but I'm actually enjoying this as a very strange throwback point-and-click game. There's something weirdly intriguing about it. It's awful, but not in the way that I would have expected. How could I get off this island quickly?
Why do you want to leave?
I left the iron on.
I left the iron on and you lost wages.
Sounds like a lame excuse.
Faith is alive.
Faith is alive.
Oh, really?
I was able to locate her pie phone on the ocean. I have to go there.
Yeah, there aren't any ships anchored here at the moment. Not one lifeboat on the entire island. I'm afraid you're gonna have to improvise.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Oh, alright.
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that.
No comment.
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
With a business plan?
With a business plan?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
Okay. I'm sorry about the sausage that I
be
wrecked.
going.
See you later then.
Alright. We got a whole bunch of stuff that does not look useful here. Can I take
This is
this?
where left. It's all. I'm not sure why left.
Alright. We can't do anything there. I don't know. I'm a little stuck on this cloth thing. Maybe if we go back up here, there's, something's changed? Not really. Do I want to talk to Elroy here?
Hello.
Let's see what he says.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
I don't deserve your daughter.
I don't deserve your daughter.
The one who fulfilled the prophecy deserves my daughter. Although, I have to admit that I, too, am a little surprised he's a gringo. Ex-gringo. Just don't think about it, and marry my daughter already.
Catch you later.
El,
I don't know, guys. I hate being stuck on this, but I'm missing something, obviously. There's nothing here I can take. Push the button
now
again?
Big and
Larry.
just what
Alright.
I really hope. Poor Faith. That's Faith's underwear, which was so
Yeah.
much as I would love to have a lot of Faith's underwear with me all the time.
Yeah. Yep, that is too much, Larry.
I think I'm sent.
I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit stuck here trying to leave the island. This is not... I mean, it's so simultaneously is and is not what I expected. And I'm not sure what exactly that means in this context. Is this my...
You shouldn't take.
Wait,
That's the prophecy El Rey was talking.
is this a cloth?
That's the prophecy El Rey was talking about.
Doesn't look like it.
You shouldn't take.
Alright. Never mind. I thought maybe that was the sail.
Those.
Alright. Let's put the seaweed on the donkey.
That's fine. That won't.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Alright.
Barbarian. Thanks, but
Can we pop a hole in it for some reason?
better not.
Alright, Larry. Spoil sport. There's no way we have all the stuff we need already. Let's just try it, just for the heck of it. Deck, sail, cans, pizza paddle. Oh, is the string thing, is that our telephone, our device? Is this really gonna... Oh my goodness. Oh
Now,
my...
Isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I'm rubbing my eyes, guys. I don't... Oh, man. The wet pearl. Excuse me?
Floating McFloatface.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
I should make something that I...
Oh, God, not again. Do I have to remind you that you're... But you don't want to leave?
Don't scold me like that.
Skipping ahead. Yeah, you know, let's just go.
I should say...
I think so, too.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, boy. This game is so bizarre, and I expected it to be bizarre. I just wasn't sure quite what it was going to be.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her pie phone. It's very close.
Is it not right there?
There it is.
The yellow thing? And this it right here?
This could be Faith.
Hey, are we suddenly playing Raft? Can I make my Raft bigger?
Yes! It's still working. It's rebooting. It's logged into the net. Weak signal, but it's reestablished a wireless connection.
How?
The battery still has a bit of charge left. But not much.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith is.
Pie?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Show me cat pictures.
Cats! What a funny word. Cats. Cat.
Pie? What's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. Poor Pie. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait. We need to find out what happened to Faith here. Pie?
Yes?
Not you. The other one. Faith, Pie. Can you locate Faith?
Look out! Look out!
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to fix this pie.
No, that's not what I mean.
What
Is
then?
there a shark?
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
Oh.
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then hold on tight to something.
Am I gonna get shipwrecked back on that same island? Nice. It's a good way to show the clouds rolling in. Very simple. Alright, we got a cutscene. And then we're going to save the game. And then we're going to wrap this episode. Ooh, I like the bonsai tree.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have anything like that. Laurie,
Yes?
let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's coming from Faith's pie phone.
So?
But that could mean she's still alive.
You mean we could still get our hands on her secret project?
I mean, she's still alive and we can rescue her.
Yes, whatever. As long as I can find out what the deal was with that algorithm she was working on. And where she hid it.
I feel like it's about to be
Where's the signal
Gangnam
coming
style.
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
I have just the right person for this job. I'm calling the Subspace Penetrator.
The what?
Commander Yanmai,
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, not for now. I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is
like
an
a-
iPhone from a Miss Faithless.
Oh,
Proceed to its
of
source
course her name is
immediately and
Faithless.
investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here, or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the signal. Receiving signal.
Excellent. Full thrust authorized. Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. And when the time is right...
Mr. Coffee and Mr. Radar?
Just what exactly do you
Mr.
mean?
Coffee and Mr.
What needs to be
Radar.
done? Crack down. That kind of thing.
Oh, what's that?
Everything okay there?
No, I'm done. Don't worry, Nari. That's just one of the tame sex slaves. Just shoot him back under the desk. Prune headquarters, out.
Alright, it was worth it just for Mr. Coffee and Mr. Radar. I always appreciate a good Spaceballs reference.
What? I survived the storm. But where am I now? This doesn't look like can come to me.
Oh,
Hi,
what?
are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Pie?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry, she's dying.
I watched C-sections in the dark near the Tan studio gate.
Is there anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
No, Larry.
Time to go offline.
She has passed into the realm of the eternal offline.
Oh, I'll
That's
bury
very
it.
funny.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that the salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks impenetrable. My ship is a total wreck. I'll die here for sure.
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you always do.
I want to find I save the game.
I, give a speech to the nation?
You mean you're going to talk to every single person you run into?
The challenge is to ask exactly the right questions.
No, Larry. You're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn how...
Pie, are you okay?
Think so.
Okay, now that's a good place to stop the game. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, I will be very impressed. We're gonna save. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play this again. I guess it probably depends on what the response to this video is. Definitely not something I ever anticipated playing on my channel. But there you have it. The things we do for charity, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please like the video, leave a comment, and tell me what you thought of this. And check out my other stuff that's not Leisure Suit Larry. And if you enjoy that, consider subscribing to the channel. So, as always, let me leave you with this parting thought. Please be kind to yourselves and each other. I really, truly mean it. And I wish you all a very lovely day. And we'll see you again real soon.